Hi Sanjay, how are you?
Fantastic.
How was your trip to India? What is
Great.
the experience?
Great. So far, it's been fantastic. Met a lot of good people, friendly people, passionate people. And the funniest thing is that everyone over here is extremely friendly, super welcoming. That's the one thing that I experienced the last 3 days.
So, it's been 27 years of journey in especially education immigration business. Tell me about that journey.
Oh, well, I started off in the university sector way back in 1997. And yeah, it's been 27, like you said, and counting. Started off my career with working with universities, recruiting students. Way back in 1997, when there was no internet, everything was paper-based. So we had to go to agencies around the world, mostly in Southeast Asia, to kind of convince them to represent Australian universities, to recruit students for Australian universities, basically. So that was initially it was a big challenge because one of the things that we faced was there were traditionally Southeast Asian students, like students from Singapore, students from Malaysia. They traditionally send their students to UK, and Australia was at that point a very far away destination. And yeah, so it was a bit of a challenge, and then gradually it became easier. And one of the trigger factors for Australia, where I was mostly involved with, is that the Sydney 2000, which was happening in the year 2000, was happening, and suddenly everyone was looking towards Australia. There was a lot of advertisements, which made Australia look very advanced technologically, and therefore a lot of parents were saying, okay, Australia is a good destination. That's how I started off my career. And then I moved to three other universities, and I ended up in a company called KONZE, which was a tech startup, a very successful one, which was acquired by Flywire. And most universities and schools know Flywire. It's one of the topmost tuition fee payment companies. So if students want to transfer tuition fees, they use KONZE/Flywire. And after that, I'm here at KONZE. KONZE is very, very similar to a KONZE or Flywire, very forward-looking, using technology to help students and student agencies in assisting them to make their lives easier and better. Essentially, KONZE is using a lot of technology to make sure that agencies, because we are focused on a very agent-oriented business. So KONZE helps agencies do a lot of services with a lot of ease. So traditionally, agents try and do everything, like they want to help the students with a lot of services. Sometimes it's not possible for agencies to get all these services because of lack of time. Organizations like KONZE, what we do is we help these agencies by providing these services which individually the agencies can't source, but we help them by being partners with us. Agencies can use our services for the benefit of their students. And therefore, KONZE benefits by having these large partnerships with student agencies around the world. Currently, we are touching about 2,000 partners. There's a room for a lot more. And that's where I come in, because my previous experiences have been with student agencies. I've got 27 years, like we said, with working with student agencies around the world and helping them solve problems. So KONZE is at the right time in the right space, aimed at helping agencies help their students.
Are we going through a revolutionary phase? You have 27 years of journey. So before 27 years and now, what do you think about it?
Well, we are constantly going through changes, and technology is changing the very fabric of how we do things. And KONZE is using technology to help agencies, because if you traditionally agents as such, they are small units and they don't have access to the latest technology. And even if they know it, it's just hard for them to implement technology individually. How KONZE does it is we are able to source it for them and then uh, distribute these technologies services to them at a price which is convenient for them and easy for them to use and adopt. And that's where we come in. So is there a change happening? Changes are always going to happen. The market is just huge now. I mean, I remember just before when COVID started, we were all having a big question mark on the future of international education. I think somewhere towards the middle of 2022, we realized that the market has opened up in such a way that it is almost, nobody remembers about COVID now. Everyone focuses on the opportunities that are in front of us. And if you ask an agent today, what do you think? What is the outlook? Everyone in the last 1 year that I have met, and there's a lot of them, have the same answer. There is too much demand that we just can't keep up with the demand. So therefore, agents are looking towards technology to help students and grow their businesses as well. And that's where we come in, to help the agents help their students and their business.
And last question: how was your visit to India? And how was the team over
I
here?
think I answered this in the first question, but again, KONZE team. I'm surprised that I have not met such a large group of people who are super friendly and very passionate about what they do. And that is the two things that I think KONZE stands out. Everyone is passionate about what we do, and everyone is eager to help. Everyone is to help each other. And as far as welcoming me, I had it from day one onwards. It's been an absolutely fantastic experience, and nothing short of that.
Thank you.